So, lads, today we got one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen in all of WNBA Twitter. And WNBA Twitter is hilarious. We all know WNBA Twitter is absolutely hilarious. So, Arike Agumbawale has had what is the worst season of her career. Arike is averaging the least points of her career. She's doing that while playing the least amount of games in her career. Other than the bubble year, she has played the least amount of games this year, and this is the year where the WNBA season has had the most games. So in seasons that she played with 30 games, she played more games than she did this year. So she's missed the most games of her career. She's averaging the least points of her career. She is averaging the lowest field goal percentage of her career. She's averaging the lowest 3-point percentage for her career. And the Dallas Wings are pushing for her to get all WNBA. The Dallas Wings are pushing for her to get all WNBA. Like, to be fair, like, it was as bad as the Dallas Wings being like, Paige Bueckers, she's the youngest in charge. And like, dude, she's older than Leah Boston. She's older than Leah Boston. She's the youngest nothing. Like, whatever about any records Paige Bueckers has broken to be like, the first to X, Y, or Z, because she doesn't play back-to-backs and is always fresh. So in terms of number of games played, sure, she's gonna be first with a lot of things. Paige Bueckers has been the youngest to nothing. She's literally been the youngest nothing in the league. And then, according to the Wings, she's the youngest in charge. She's older than Leah Boston. But look at Arike's response to this. Arike, delete. Arike had to tell the team to delete. I've never seen something like that before. Arike literally had to go and tell her team to delete the post. Arike, like, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like that before. I've never seen a player having to tell their own team to delete a hype post about them. Because, let's be real. Like, let's be real. She absolutely does not deserve to have this be the year where she makes the all WNBA team. This is absolutely not the year. Like, we can all be honest with that. This is so far from the year that Arike deserves to be all WNBA. I think it was a push her being all WNBA last year over Kelsey Mitchell. But, like, she is averaging 15 points per game. 15 points per game. Like, it's a horrendous point total. Especially with the amount she shoots the ball. And it's bad when, like, the player herself. Like, Arike literally had to tweet and be like, yeah, it's not the year, Paige for all W first team and rookie of the year. It's like, well, yeah, everybody knows. If Paige Bueckers makes an all W team, in general, it's rigged. But she's going to. Like, Paige Bueckers is going to probably... I wonder if Paige Bueckers is going to break 2 more records. She's going to be the first ever rookie of the year to be on the last place team. And there's a possibility, I don't know, if she will be the lowest winning percentage ever to be on an all WNBA team. Like, I wonder what that record is. Because I know it can't be that far. Like, what Arike did last year, they were 9-31 last year. And Arike made all W second team. So, I think that'll be, like, they need to, if they win one more game this year. No, sorry, they need to win 2 more games. I was about to say, I was like 10-44 or 10-34 is not better than 9-31, is it? Percentage-wise, either way, it's close. But if they don't win a game, which they're not going to win a game, they're probably going to be 9-45. Probably going to be 9-45. With that, we could actually see. We could actually go and see Paige being all WNBA team while on a team who wins single-digit games in a 44-game season. It's like making an all NBA team after winning 15 games. After being one of the 10 worst teams of all time, making an all NBA team. Like, it's funny just to laugh about while, like, barely being top 10 in points. Oh, it's just funny. It's just funny thinking about it. but she's going to. She's going to. Like, the propaganda is there to no end, and the Dallas Wings are not going to stop it. With like, this one is funny, and like, I have to applaud Arike's self-awareness here. She's not had a good season. At the same time, like, look, next season will be the test of can Arike and Paige play with each other. Next season is going to be the real test because, like, I think a lot of people are saying no. And I actually don't think that Arike and Paige can't play with each other. But I think the problem with Arike and Paige is that when Paige plays point guard, like, Arike needs to be this off-ball specialist. And when Paige plays point guard, if for no better way of describing it, she's almost too unselfish in the way that she will gladly let Arike just go cook. Whereas I think it needs to be more like, okay, Arike's getting the ball, and when Arike gets the ball, she's shooting quickly, whether it be catch and shoot or off one dribble pull-ups, rather than 4, 5, 6 crossovers and shoot a step back off one leg. And I'm like, I think on a team with Paige Bueckers, they're not good shots. I think they might have been good shots on other teams. I don't think they're good shots on a team with Paige. So I think there is a world where they could kind of coexist, and I think a training camp and an off-season will help with that. But like, again, if they don't work next year, I think it's probably a done. That's probably a done for Arike. It's time to move on. But like, if Arike signs a 2 or 3 year deal, it means you got a trade piece for Arike. But again, I don't know what trade value Arike has. Like, could you even get a first for Arike right now? Honestly, I would be very tempted if I was, say, the Toronto Tempo or something, to trade like the 6th pick for Arike if the Dallas Wings are willing to do that, and maybe just dangle it over them, being like, look, you want it, you can get easy foot, and then or maybe the Portland Fire, and Arike could be like the GOAT of a tanking team. But yeah, it is an interesting one. But I just found this funny. I just found this real funny that the Wings posted this, because, man, the Wings are becoming a meme. This Wings social media is becoming a bit of a meme. After the whole youngest in charge post, when Paige Bueckers is like closer in age to I was trying to think, she's closer in age to like Leo Phoebish, who was drafted, well, she was a rookie. She's closer in age to Ezi Magbagor than she is to Sonia Citron. Like, I don't actually think I'm wrong with that statement. There is Ezi Magbagor's rookie year was 7 years ago. She's in her 7th season in the league, and I think she might be closer in age to Ezi Magbagor than she is to Sonia Citron. But she's closer in age. She's definitely closer in age. Or is she the same age as a Wak Kuyer, who's been in the league, played 3 years, now out of the league, and is going to go back into the league? But yeah, anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys.